Welcome to Understanding Depression, a podcast where we explore the depths of mental health with compassion, clarity, and mindful curiosity. If you're here, it means you care either for yourself or for someone you love, and that matters deeply. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this episode with those who might benefit. Your support helps us keep this safe and supportive space alive. Today, we're going to talk about something that isn't often discussed in everyday conversations, the intersection of depression and obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD. What does it mean to live with both? How do these disorders overlap? And how can we better understand the silent struggles of those dealing with this complex combination? So take a deep breath, center yourself mindfully, and let's walk through this topic together. Let's begin by understanding each condition. Depression or major depressive disorder involves a persistent feeling of sadness, emptiness, and hopelessness. It can drain your energy, reduce motivation, and impact how you think and feel about yourself and the world around you. Those living with depression may experience disruptions in sleep, appetite, concentration, and lose interest in things they used to enjoy. Obsessive-compulsive disorder (OCD) is characterized by obsessions, unwanted, intrusive thoughts, and compulsions, which are behaviors performed to reduce the anxiety caused by those thoughts. For instance, someone might constantly worry about germs and respond with repetitive hand-washing. Each of these disorders is difficult on its own, but when they coexist, they can create an emotional storm. Stay with us as we explore this deeper in the next part. Research shows that between 30% to 60% of individuals with OCD also experience major depressive episodes. That's a significant overlap. And understanding why it happens is important if we want to help ourselves or support others compassionately. Part of the reason lies in the nature of OCD itself. Imagine spending countless hours every day battling obsessions, performing rituals, and avoiding triggers. That kind of mental strain is exhausting. Over time, the emotional toll of untreated or intense OCD can lead to feelings of hopelessness and helplessness, the hallmarks of depression. On the flip side, when someone already has depression, their ability to manage anxiety or resist compulsive urges is weakened. This can make OCD symptoms worse, creating a kind of vicious cycle. Depression lowers emotional resilience, and OCD thrives on emotional distress. This cycle often feels like being caught in a mental tug-of-war. People feel trapped by their compulsions and simultaneously too weary to fight them. It's a heavy burden, and many carry it in silence. Please keep listening mindfully. In the next part, we'll hear a fictional case example that helps us understand what this experience looks like in real life. Let's consider a fictional but realistic example. Meet Alex, a 28-year-old graphic designer. Alex developed OCD as a teenager, experiencing constant fears of harming others unintentionally. To cope, they created complex rituals, checking doors, repeating phrases, and mentally reviewing conversations. These compulsions consumed hours of their day. Initially, these rituals helped Alex feel some control, but eventually they no longer brought relief. Instead, Alex felt drained, guilty, and increasingly empty. They started withdrawing from friends, lost interest in hobbies, and struggled to get out of bed. What was happening? Depression had entered the picture. The line between OCD and depression had blurred, and Alex felt like they were losing themselves. With the help of a compassionate therapist, Alex began a treatment plan combining ERP, exposure and response prevention, for OCD and CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, for depression. Slowly, with patience, they started regaining hope. Alex's story is a reminder. If you see yourself in these words, you're not alone. Please keep listening. We'll talk more about the emotional toll in the next part. Living with both OCD and depression can feel like battling two powerful storms at once. OCD brings waves of guilt, fear, and anxiety. Depression adds a heavy cloud of hopelessness, emptiness, and fatigue. People often describe feeling trapped in their own minds. They are constantly pulled into rituals they know don't help and burdened with thoughts they can't silence. At the same time, depression saps their energy and motivation to fight back. It's a uniquely painful paralysis. Worse still, the outside world doesn't always understand. OCD is often misrepresented in media as quirky behavior or extreme tidiness. Depression is mistaken for laziness or weakness. These stereotypes do real harm. They minimize suffering and create shame. This misunderstanding can discourage people from reaching out. Even when they do, they may face long waitlists, misdiagnosis, or treatment plans that don't address both disorders. It's disheartening, but there is hope. Stay with us mindfully and kindly. In the next part, we'll explore what recovery can look like and what treatments are most effective. Yes, it's possible to feel better. Many people living with both OCD and depression find healing with the right tools and support. Let's talk about what helps. 1. Medication. Selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs, like fluoxetine, sertraline, or fluvoxamine can help with both disorders. Finding the right dose may take time and patience. 2. Therapy. A combination of ERP, exposure and response prevention, and CBT is often the most effective approach. ERP teaches individuals to face their fears without falling into compulsions. CBT helps reframe the hopeless, distorted thoughts caused by depression. 3. Daily support. Structure matters. Sleep, nutrition, exercise, and social connection all support recovery. So does practicing mindfulness, not as a cure, but as a way to stay present and respond to distress with compassion. Recovery isn't fast, and it's rarely linear. There are good days and setbacks, but healing is possible and you deserve it. Stick with us. Up next, we'll explore how friends and family can offer meaningful support. If someone you care about lives with both OCD and depression, your presence can be a lifeline. Here's how to offer support mindfully. Validate their experience. Let them know you believe them, even if you don't fully understand. Educate yourself. Learn the symptoms, challenges, and treatments for both conditions. Practice patience. Healing takes time. Encourage help. Gently support their journey toward professional care. Be there. Whether it's listening without judgment or helping with small tasks, your consistent presence matters. Your role isn't to fix them. It's to walk beside them. Keep listening as we explore the power of mindful compassion in the next part. Mindfulness doesn't mean forcing positivity or ignoring pain. It means observing thoughts and emotions without judgment. It's about being present, even in discomfort. For those with OCD and depression, mindfulness can help break cycles of shame and reactivity. Instead of reacting automatically to intrusive thoughts, one learns to sit with them, to notice, and to gently redirect. Compassion, especially self-compassion, is essential. Many people blame themselves for their struggles. They feel weak, broken, or hopeless. But mental illness is not a personal failing. It's a human experience. Learning to treat yourself with the kindness you'd offer a friend can shift everything. Healing begins with acceptance, not shame. As we reach the final part, we'll reflect on what it truly means to live and thrive, despite these overlapping disorders. If you're living with depression and OCD, please remember, you are not alone. Your pain is real, but so is your strength. It takes immense courage to carry what you carry, and even more to seek healing. There is no shame in your struggle. You are not defined by your diagnosis. You are worthy of peace, joy, and connection. And if you're a friend, a partner, or a parent listening, thank you. Your empathy and presence make a real difference. Let's keep these conversations alive. Let's continue to educate, to support, and to stand together in understanding. Before we go, if you found this episode helpful, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. It helps more than you know. And please remember, this podcast is for informational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional diagnosis or treatment. If you or someone you know is struggling, reach out to a qualified mental health expert. Until next time, stay kind, stay mindful, and take gentle care of yourself.